Where are we?
We're lost in space.
That's ridiculous. I know why. Because guess what? There we are. Oh my God.
Hey.
Hello, everybody. I don't know why we sound like this. Hold on. Test.
Like?
There we go. Now we sound okay. I'm losing my voice, I think. I feel like I've been losing my voice over the last couple of days. So it's Wednesday. And Wednesday usually brings a Funko Pop drop, but not this week because Funko said no. They're not doing that. And why, I don't know.
I'm confused though, because they did a weird website thing.
They did a little bit of a change of website thing, and then apparently they were selling some other, they put on a couple of Funko Pops that were like exclusives to stores on, and people were buying those out. There's a lot of nonsense going on the Funko page. They did change it. I thought that meant that we would see something really cool happen, but maybe that's around the corner. I don't know.
Or maybe nothing.
Or maybe nothing at all. I mean, you just never know with Funko. Who knows what they're up to? So welcome everybody. Happy to see all of you here. What do we got? 21 people here. Well, I thought tonight we would talk about the San Diego Comic-Con, the leaks, and who knows if it's is it real? I don't know if it's real because there's Comic-Con isn't happening. There is a virtual con, but Comic-Con actually isn't happening, and Funko hasn't really said anything about their releases. So is this a real thing? Is it fake? Is this actually happening? I don't know, but I thought we would talk about the releases. And, the interesting thing, I've noticed a lot of other Funko Pop YouTubers have been talking about this. So I thought, why not talk about it as well? Kind of get your feedback. What are you thinking about these particular drops that they're saying are going to happen?
I can't even read what it says.
Well, they can. We can't. We're too far away from the screen. However, I think I did save the list around here somewhere. If not, I can blow it up on our screen so we can see it. So there are tons of things here.
Oh, Harry Potter at the World Cup. Interesting.
Yeah. Well, let's start from the top.
Okay.
Let's not break into this and
I got really excited over Harry Potter.
Okay, I understand. But let's not jump right into it. Let's start from the top. Okay, there's a lot of stuff here. A lot of stuff. One of my big issues with the Comic-Cons, especially San Diego, is that they release so much. And how is it that we can keep up with San Diego Comic-Con and you're going into the store and you walk out and you have a huge bag of pops and then they overcharge them? They're $15 a piece for San Diego Comic-Con, and that's because they just put a damn sticker on there that says summer edition convention exclusive or whatever. It's BS, and I hate that you have to overpay like that because these are just regular pops with a different sticker on them. So that bothers me. Obviously, you can tell. I'm obviously upset about this. But here's the thing. They basically give you a full list of things. And my assumption is, let's hit everybody, right? Let's find something that somebody's going to like. And then most of the time, you have the Funko Pops that are going to be shelf warmers. They're going to sit there forever and ever and ever. Some convention exclusives sit on the shelves for years. I was at Hot Topic. The last time I was in Hot Topic, it's been now a couple months. But there was a 2018 exclusive of some sort there, and I was like, holy shit, I cannot believe this. Like, people are literally not caring about this, right? So there's a ton of stuff here. We'll start from the top. Pop ad icons, McDonald's, Captain Crook. So McDonald's has been promising, or Funko has been promising, McDonald's exclusive ad icons, right? And this has been going on for a long time. I remember way back when GameStop actually... Can you keep your mic up there, please? This is ridiculous.
You're moving your legs around.
I remember GameStop had released something saying, hey, all these Funko Pops are going to be released. And and it was all over the internet. I remember Funko Finders had it, Funko, all those guys posting, oh, well, here's the full list. And there's Grimace and Hamburglar and blah, 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 blah. And it was like, oh, this is cool. We're finally going to get McDonald's Pops. And then it just didn't happen. Like, it just stopped. No, it's gone, right? But the promise was that we would eventually get them. What is interesting is that on this leak is a pop ad icon McDonald's pop. It would be very interesting if Sdcc was to kick off the whole McDonald's ad icon line with Captain Crook.
Who is Captain Crook?
I have no idea. The only Captain that I know that sounds similar to Crook is Captain Cook, and that was from Breaking Bad. Wasn't it Captain Cook? Wasn't that Jesse's name? I think that was his street name. But to drop Captain Crook here is very interesting to me. Not shocking, because ad icons are sort of well, they used to be a big deal, but a Comic-Con ad icon, that's him. He looks like a pirate and he has a big bird on his shoulder. You want to show that? I don't know if you can even show it.
Can you show me the
so you can walk up there and show them. Take the long walk of shame, Heather. So there's Captain Crook. You can look it up on Google. Heather's just being nice and showing you. So he looks like a dumb asshole. But listen, we're going to get a Funko Pop of him, I guess. I don't know. At some point, I personally, if you were to ask me what characters I wanted for McDonald's, and I'm not going to collect these at all. And if you see me with one or you see me post one, punch me in the face. Find me and punch me in the damn face.
I am going to remember this because you are certainly going to.
I will not buy. Okay, so I want to make an exception. I want to make an exception.
Oh, hold on. So they're not even out yet.
No, hold on. If you see me,
hold on. No.
Let me explain my story.
No story. If I purchase any of these, punch me in the face, and I say, okay, I'll remember this. He says, wait, I have an exception. No, there is no goddamn exception.
There's only one reason. Because if they make a grimace, he'll go very, very well with my Thanos. That's the only reason why I would want him.
You know what else would go very well with your Thanos and your grimace?
Oh my God.
McDonald.
Jacques Morgan, if you are here, Jacques Morgan, when the grimace drops, please make me a custom of grimace as Thanos. I will do weird things to you if you make that.
Wait, what?
What? Did I say that? Are we live?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. My bad. Let's move down. We're in pop ad icons, right? So pop ad icons is Captain Crook. Odd drop, in my opinion. But then you had the pop animation, My Hero Academia, Dragon Ball Super, SpongeBob, and then Saint Seiya.
Ooh.
No clue as to what that is.
I like Mermaid Man.
Right. So
that'll be a cool one.
My Hero...
What about Barnacle Boy? Is Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy going to be a thing, or is it just Mermaid Man?
Well, that's probably just a drop for this, and then you'll get another one later on down the road.
But why wouldn't they do Mermaid
I don't know.
A
2-pack will be perfect right now.
That's dumb as shit.
Whoa, easy with the curse words there.
I muted it with my mouth.
So, My Hero Academia, no, that is like not shocking at all, and neither is the Dragon Ball stuff. Dragon Ball and My Hero Academia, lately, they're like the biggest thing ever, and everybody wants those Funko Pops. Personally, me, I have no care in the world when it comes to anime. I'm not an anime fan. You will not find me watching anime. The only time I would ever watch anime is if my buddy links me a Dragon Ball video because he wants me to watch it. We grew up watching it, but I'm not into it anymore. I've watched My Hero Academia, but I'm not so much into it. My son loved it, though. My son absolutely loved it. But the SpongeBob Mermaid Man, Heather's got a very good point. It should have been 2-pack, and it would have been a fantastic 2-pack in my opinion.
Yes, Dean Blockley said, Heather, you should get a Pennywise Ronald McDonald. I love that idea.
Oh, yeah. These bada bing right there, look.
I'm slightly against it because I hate McDonald's. I hate the idea of McDonald's. I don't like their food, with the exception of their Egg White Delight, which is an absolute delight. It's delicious.
Oh, come on already.
But outside of that, I hate McDonald's.
McDonald's has great chicken nuggets, and I love their hash browns.
Oh my God, they're
Take
not
it
even
easy.
chicken.
I love the way they taste. I don't care what they are. I don't care what they
breaded.
are. Let's see. The Saint Seiya. Somebody tell me what that is in the comment section below. I know somebody here has to know. Out of all 33 of you, or whoever is here. God Goku Super Saiyan. So Super Saiyan God Goku, I think it would be cool pop. I'm looking forward to seeing what that looks like, but I don't want it. Super Saiyan Kefla is a character my buddies told me about, but right now, if you were to ask me to draw it or to explain what it looks like, I have no idea. Although I've heard about him before. Pop DC heroes. So it's interesting. 3 villains. You have a cyborg Superman, which is cool. So I remember most of like Superman, DC, Marvel stuff as a kid. I remember it more as a cartoon than I do as a comic book. I never really read comic books. In fact, I didn't read a whole lot, believe it or not. You'll notice that when I try to read something on one of our videos. I cannot read. But 3 DC villains, Cyborg Superman, cool. I remember him from the cartoon, which is my point. Mr. Freeze translucent. That is so dope. I that is something that interests me, and I'm not even a DC guy. I love Mr. Freeze.
Hold on. D-Sparks, yes, Egg White Delight is a thing. It is an Egg McMuffin, except it has no yolk, and it has a white cheddar cheese. Order it. It's delicious.
Okay. Jacques said he'll get you a Mick Pennywise.
Oh, thank you, Jacques.
DC villain Ra's al Ghul. Awesome, awesome, awesome villain. Can't wait to see what he looks like in Funko Pop form, quite frankly. And then Wonder Woman with Tiara Boomerang. So it makes me wonder, is that Wonder Woman going to be from the Wonder Woman film? Because it doesn't say DC like in front of it, or DC heroes, DC villains. So I'm assuming that's from the film. Interesting, because most films were slowed down, right? So we're getting films next year that we were supposed to get this year. In fact, I don't even know what happened with Black Widow at this point. I'm really excited about Black Widow. I feel like it's going to be very much like a Winter Soldier, Captain America Winter Soldier, but I don't think we're going to see that this year. I really don't. I hope we do, but I don't know if we will. By the way, just want to say hi to everybody that's coming in. We appreciate you guys tuning in and hanging out with us. Mark Vajero says, probably from WW84, Wonder Woman 84. Yeah, Wonder Woman 84 looks cool. I'm actually interested in seeing that. I'm not a Wonder Woman fan, but I'm pretty sure this is from the Wonder Woman film. In fact, I just bought the, what did I buy the other day? The new DC film. Harley Quinn. Yeah, I bought the new Harley Quinn film. Haven't watched it yet. Let us know what you guys think of that film in the comments below. I would love to know. Disney. So Disney's always a big one, right? So when it comes to Comic-Cons and everything, you always have your Disney and your DCs and your Marvel. And DC and Marvel and Disney usually hit it out of the park. I would say that for the most part, they at least have one really cool one. So look what we have here. An Emperor's New Groove Funko Pop. That is shocking to me, because it makes me wonder, and this is a real question. I'm not trying to be a dick about this. Are there people out there really, really looking for the Emperor's New Groove Funko Pops? That's what I want to know.
People went really crazy over that Chase one, but it had a Chase sticker on it.
Well, my assumption is that people are after them because they're making them. Right. That's my guess. Infamous 49er says, I collect DBZ line and I'm not excited for these DBZ pops. We don't need another Goku. You know, you're right. They make a lot of Gokus. I'm kind of with you on that. However, there are people out there who love multiple Goku pops. It's almost like making all these Batman Funko Pops and then you have all these Goku.
Yeah, I was just about to ask if Goku is like the Batman of Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, sort of. G-Man says Birds of Prey is okay. Great. Listen, if it's just okay, I'm fine with that. Hopefully it's not as bad as Suicide Squad, because that movie was a piece of crap.
Is this before or after Suicide Squad?
After? I don't know their storyline, but I'm pretty sure it's after.
Okay. I want to watch Suicide Squad just to say that I did, but I know I'm going to hate it.
So the next one is an Alien Pixar remix.
With Kevin.
Kevin? As Kevin? I'm not entirely sure what that means. It's metallic. Kevin, is it? Oh, Kevin, is that the little kid from Up? Is that what that is?
His name isn't Kevin, is it?
I don't remember.
I don't think his name
is
Kevin.
Kevin. I'm going to type this in. Let's see. It's the bird.
Oh, the bird. Okay.
Yeah, the bird from Up. So that's interesting. So today I actually posted a photo, or was it yesterday, today, of all the different Funko Pops that are going to be from the Alien Pixar remix or whatever the hell it is.
Oh,
and
that is cute.
These things are really interesting looking. I'm going to pull that picture up right now so you guys can take a look at it. We'll cover the other photo for a second so we can kind of talk about them. We're not going to go too deep into them, but at least we can talk about what this is all about and why we're getting this remixed character possibly at Sdcc. I mean, who knows if this is a true story or not. So there they all are. Personally, I think these guys all look like they're from a fever dream. They are, they're cool, but somebody made a very good point that they look like the new Minions. They do. They look exactly like Minions, where they dress them up in different character costumes. Phoenix Hogan points out that the Wally version of this character, or the remix, looks very creepy. Totally agree with that. He is not pictured here, unfortunately. But we have Buzz Lightyear, which I think is kind of cool. Dory is cute. Dot the bug.
I would be interested to see what is on the back of Dory.
Yeah, probably a fin, maybe.
Yeah, that's my guess.
That's
Carl, a pretty cool one.
Carl, Zurg, Doug, Russell, and Woody. So you get Carl, you get Russell, and you get Doug, and then you get Kevin the Bird. That's a 4-pop set. Excuse me, just for Up. That's pretty awesome, actually.
You know what one is my favorite?
What?
Carl, because he has glasses for all 3 of his eyes.
I know. I thought that was cool too.
That's so cute.
I'm not so into these. I think they're okay. I think they're all right, but not really doing it for me. I'm not really worried about them. However, because it's metallic and it's from Sdcc, is this possible that this is one of the higher end ones? This is going to be one of the ones that's numbered. I wouldn't be surprised, because when we got old school Funko Pops that were metallic, I believe a lot of that stuff came from Sdcc and just special events in general. So I'm interested to see what this one is all about. And then Little Mermaid Princess Ariel.
Ariel.
Or Ariel. Yeah.
Your sister's name
I know, it's
Ariel.
But
so you're always calling Ariel.
I know.
Funny.
So Ariel, I guess it's just the princess with the dress on, I guess, with the crown. I don't know.
That's what I'm guessing.
I have no idea what that could be. If you guys know, tell us in the comment section below. Pop Games, which I'm usually excited about, but I don't know much about these. Fortnite Ripley. I know nothing about Fortnite, unfortunately. I've never really even played it. I played it a couple times. Pokemon Flock Mewtwo. Cool. I think that one's going to be popular because people seem to love the Pokemon Funko Pops that have been coming out. They're making the big ones, the little ones. There's tons of Pokemon Funko Pops now. So Flocked, that is, I can't wrap my head around why it's Flocked, but okay.
Well, Mewtwo is sort of like a cat.
Is it?
That's that's what I take it as, because it says Mew.
All the Pokemon always look like, just their drawing and the style that they're like colored and stuff. They look just flat to me, like almost like a seal kind of skin. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like the dog stuff, you can kind of see some fur there, but for the most part, they look all very smooth looking. And then a game called Road, Vex on Broom. I have no idea what that is. So
there's Vex in Destiny 2.
When
I read Vex, I was like, okay, that'll be weird. But then it said on Broom, and then I saw Road and not Destiny. So I'm really confused.
Road is Rising of Draconian Era, and it's some sort of fantasy game. I have never heard of this. And apparently Amazon selling it? Is it a phone game? I don't know what this is. So Road, I don't know what it is. It looks like some sort of MMO to me. RPG. I have no idea.
Fortnite to me.
Nah, not really. It has like swords and shields. It's a fantasy game.
Does?
Yeah, it's a fantasy game.
The way it was set up, like laid out on the screen, looked.
Yeah. Aramil says, or Aramil, how am I pronouncing your name properly? Please tell me. What? You're not a DC fan? Shame on you, dude. No, I guess the proper phrase would be, I'm not as big of a fan of DC as I am to Marvel. I love Marvel. I love the MCU. I'm really big into it. DC's cool, and I enjoy the DC films. I enjoy the DC cartoon films, but I'm not like super crazy about it, and I really don't collect it. So that's kind of what I mean by it. I don't want anybody to think that I just hate DC, because that's not true. Okay, Heather, there's yours. So Pop Harry Potter. Can you explain to me what I'm looking at? What is this?
Harry Potter at the World Cup. Basically, there is a World Cup, which is like the Super Bowl of Quidditch, basically. So, the 3-pack, Ginny, Fred, and George, was them at the World Cup. And they were dressed, it was Emerald City Comic Con, because they typically do green stuff.
Yeah.
They were dressed in green because they were rooting for Ireland. So Harry Potter at the World Cup, I forget who they played. I feel like a horrible Harry Potter fan. But Harry Potter was wearing red and black. And he had like a big like top hat on. So I would assume that would be what he's wearing.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Guys, thanks for letting me know that the other picture was up. We changed it over, so hopefully you guys are seeing the right thing now. Natalie, hello. Tim Stranger, hello, buddy. Glad to have you. So next one is going to be my favorite, right? So Pop Marvel. This is my bread and butter. This is what I collect. This is typically what I go after. I try to grab all of the Marvel Funko Pops that drop during these cons. And by looking at it, they look great. So Marvel Zombies is something that is up and coming. I've ordered all of them from Poppin' Off Toys. I want the whole set of them. Natalie is asking, do I think they're mostly legit? I don't know. I have no idea. We just see this list and it's something to talk about, something interesting. And in fact, I have not really even looked at this list until right now. So I figured we'd discuss it. Maybe we will see them for Sdcc, or maybe we will see them like later after Sdcc. Maybe they'll just be released with other pops instead of con pop. I just don't know. What are you staring at? What's the matter?
Nothing's the matter. There's a cat playing with a ball over there.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so Marvel Zombies, Zombie Daredevil. Very excited about that. I want all the Marvel Zombie Funko Pops. Very similar, in my opinion, to collecting like the Venomized. It's something different. It's a different variation of a character that you already have, and I think that's cool. Personal favorite so far? Mysterio. That dude looks awesome. He has the cracked helmet. You see like a brain in there. It just looks so cool. I can't wait to get my hands on that one. And there's a glow-in-the-dark one at Walmart, which is going to be super awesome. Let's see. The comics Dark Captain Marvel. That's going to be kind of cool.
That'll be interesting. I don't know what that looks like.
Dark Captain Marvel? I'm assuming like just an evil version Captain Marvel, I guess.
That'd be cool.
I don't know much about that character, unfortunately. Nightcrawler teleporting. My guess is that he is like somewhat translucent. Would be cool. Stanley Delivery Guy's cameo. That's awesome. Where it's Tony Stank. That's at the end of Civil War. Okay. Where he comes up and he goes, "I have a package for Tony Stank."
Yeah.
So this from that. So that's going to be cool. 10-inch zombie thing, which is really strange to me. And the reason why I say this strange, number one, it's a 10-inch pop being released during a con. I don't know if I can remember a 10-inch pop being released during a con. You guys could totally correct me on that. I remember back in the day they used to release big ones, but I don't know about nowadays, personally. But this is the second 10-inch thing that we've gotten this year. The first one was, or it might have been late last year, was the regular thing that was released with the Fantastic Four set. It was a Target release. Okay. I mean, cool, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if I'll buy that one. 10 inches are hard ones to collect, man, because they take up so much room. And I feel like I'm like putting them like away in the closet because they're so damn big. You're falling over them. You know, you got to, I don't know. Personally, they don't work for me. Too many 10 inches equals a lot of this, a lot of no. And then there's Deadpool, Wade Deadpool.
What does that mean?
So I'm assuming that it's Wade, like it's Wade, either the human version of the character, or it's just like him without a mask on.
So it's just
it's like
what's his face?
Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds.
Well, I don't know if it's a movie one or just a comic one. I don't know. It doesn't say.
Gotcha.
But maybe it's a movie one. We've never gotten a Wade version of Deadpool in the Funko figures before. So that's kind of cool. Pop movies. Isle of Dogs. I know nothing about Isle. What is Isle of Dogs?
I don't know.
Do we have any idea what Isle of Dogs is?
What is Iron Bob from Jay and Silent Bob?
That's going to be an Iron Man from an Iron Man Silent Bob from Jay and Silent Bob. Okay. Isle of Dogs is a film about, I think it's a stop motion animation film with dogs in it. That's what it looks like to me. I don't know if it's stop motion animation. It says animation. And it looks like Bill Murray is a character in it, or he's a voice.
Interesting. But
it looks like stop motion. I don't know anything about it. Something I should check out, I guess. Jay and Silent Bob, Iron Bob, kind of cool. Back to the Future, Marty McFly checking his watch. That is an awesome one, because to me, it would be cool to have. Now I kind of regret not buying the Back to the Future DeLorean with Marty, because you could have your DeLorean and then put your Marty in front of it checking his watch, and hopefully in the future we could get a Doc kind of standing behind him to recreate the poster for Back to the Future. Can you even friggin' imagine? That would be so dope. And even deeper than that, I hope, because Back to the Future sort of has like this, I don't know, there's a lot of excitement with Back to the Future right now. hopefully in the future we get same poses for Back to the Future 2 and Back to the Future 3, where they're checking watches or whatever else they're doing. I think that would be really, really cool. And you could put them with the DeLorean. We need a flying DeLorean, I think. Like the hover mode one. That would be cool. Ghostbusters mini puffed with weight. I don't know what that means. Maybe that has something to do with the film that was supposed to be released. I have no idea. Scott Pilgrim, Kim Pine. I don't know much about Scott Pilgrim. Is Kim Pine the girl that was in the band?
Maybe.
Kim Pine. Yeah, she's the girl that was in the band. Scott Pilgrim is a good movie. Every time I seem to watch it lately, I fall asleep in the middle of it. I don't know why. Pulp Fiction. Marcellus Wallace with Phone. Is that Marcellus? I can't pronounce that. I haven't seen Pulp Fiction in years because I am not a huge fan of what's his face. Who's the guy that makes all those films? Quentin Tarantino. I've never been a Quentin Tarantino fan.
They're very interesting.
Yeah, everything is like backwards.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yep, I remember him. He's the guy that's getting like straight, and it's misspelled, by the way. It's Marsalis Wallace, so it's misspelled.
No, it sounds Mars
US.
ELLUS.
US. Okay, yeah. So I don't know why they're spelling it that way, but he's the one in the film that's being like raped in the one scene. The Ving Rhames character messed up. That whole scene is really goofy. Pop Rocks DJ Steve Aoki. That's kind of cool. I'm not a fan of Steve Aoki, although I see him on TV a lot and stuff like that. Not a big fan of him. Do you know who he is or listen to his music before?
I don't listen to his music.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know much about him, unfortunately. Of course, we now have a Sanrio and Kuja, I guess that's what it is. Hello Kitty, it's a robot kitty. That's kind of cool, I guess, if you're a Hello Kitty fan. Not a Hello Kitty fan here, unfortunately. Or fortunately, I don't know. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? And the Mandalorian child with silver ball. Not shocking. That is not shocking to me. Mandalorian is probably, I would like to look at the real numbers from Funko. I would imagine that is like the most popular line from Funko right now. People seem to go absolutely crazy over Mandalorian Funko Pops. I mean, look at this whole Chrome situation we're going through, which is sort of dying down, by the way. I've noticed that people aren't going as crazy for the Chrome Mandalorians. And hopefully we see a re-release of the real Chromes. I would love to see that so everybody can get one. That was a crazy situation. So Mandalorian, child with silver ball, that is going to be a really cute one. That's one that I do want. I love the child. I think him playing with that little ball from the ship is kind of cool. I like the idea behind it, so I'm kind of excited about that one. So far, I am seeing some stuff that I like here. Heather, as we continue, let's start counting up the ones that we are going to want for sure. We'll finish up here and Pop Television. Eastbound and Down, Kenny Powers. So amazing. Such a great show. If you've never watched Eastbound and Down, it's an HBO TV show. It is so stupid. It is so stupidly funny. It's ridiculously funny. I highly recommend that show if you've never watched it before. And now if you have HBO, whatever their streaming service is, I think it's on Amazon Prime if you have it. They stream a lot of HBO stuff. You can go and watch it there. I think there's like 4 or 5 seasons of it, but it's so good. Master Universe, Blast Attack, and Clawful. I don't know who they are or what they look like. I'm going to guess that Clawful is some sort of cat. Let's see, Blast Attack, and it's going to be, let's see, Motu. What's he look like? Oh, he's like a robot dude. Yeah, okay. So he's like a robot guy. He's kind of cool looking, I guess. I don't know if you can see that or not. You know, the screen isn't that big. So that's kind of cool. Master Universe seems to be a pretty popular one. Buzz-Off wasn't, though. For whatever reason, Buzz-Off was not a very popular one.
No.
Clawful. He was at first, though. People were eating him up at first. Oh, Clawful's awesome. He's like a lobster dude. That is so cool. I do like that one. Wouldn't it be neat if some of these Funko Pops came with like little movable pieces like Clawful? with his little claw. You could like push a button and open it and close
but then
it.
it wouldn't be a Funko
I
Pop.
know, but I'm
You're
just saying,
asking
like,
for
I'm
too
looking
much.
into like the future of what
Just-
Funko Pops could be.
no, Get a toy of him.
I know, I'm just saying,
Go
it's kind
down
of cool.
the toy aisle.
But if you have it, like a lot of these are on your desk at work, and you can kind of like the bobblehead ones. You can kind of mess with the bobbleheads and bounce them around. I know
Shouldn't you be working?
I do do that with mine. Well, if you're busy or you're on a phone call or something, you can kind of mess around with it. Imagine him having a little claw that you can move around. That's kind of fun. I don't know. It's stupid. Samurai Jack, Scaramouche. I don't know much about Samurai Jack. I've watched a little bit of it. I don't know who that character is. Do you know who Scaramouche is?
I've never watched Samurai Jack. I know what it is.
Scaramouche. And it's Samurai Jack. Let's see. What's he look like? Oh, he's kind of cool looking.
Ooh, he would make a cool Funko Pop.
Yeah, he's neat looking. He's a cool character. I don't know much about this show, but from what I've seen, great television show. I would love to go back and watch it from start to finish. In fact, I'll tell you a show, not to bust up what we're doing right now. A show I really want to go back and watch, because I've only watched a little bit of it, is Avatar, and it's all on Netflix right now. And a lot of my friends have been watching it and talking about, oh my God, it's so great to like revisit it. I watched it when it first came on, like a few of the first episodes, and then like I lost touch with it because life, I guess, was busy at the time. So I'd like to catch back up with that because I did like what I saw. Simpsons comic book guy? That's amazing. For San Diego Comic-Con, you get the comic book guy. How awesome is that?
Super awesome.
Simpsons Funko Pops, that's something I think that we need more of. I'm not a collector of them, but I just think they're so neat. I love the Halloween horror ones. I think those are cool, like the aliens. I think we have the aliens. They're really neat Funko Pops. I love seeing the Simpsons stuff.
Yeah, they are always very neat looking pops.
They are. They really are. And then we have the boys, the Deep.
Oh, that douchebag.
The Deep,
Yes.
in the boys is an interesting character. I really, really, really want the boys Funko Pops.
Me too.
I think The Boys was a fantastic show. I love that show so much. And I have not seen the Funko Pops out yet. A lot of these Pops, it's almost like we were supposed to see Pops already, and then they were going to release some add-ons. Like, as an example, The Boys the Deep and McDonald's Captain Crook. And maybe we won't get SDCC Pops, right? So this is just what they consider a leak. Maybe this isn't real. But maybe this was supposed to be based off a schedule of releases that really didn't happen due to the pandemic, which is a highly believable thing, right? This could have been a real deal, but maybe it isn't going to be a real deal now.
Interesting.
The Office Recyclops version 2, that's kind of cool as well. Who doesn't love Office Funko Pops? I don't collect them. I tried to get into them, but it just got too crazy. I couldn't do it. It was funny because for years people were like, oh my God, Office Pops, Office Pops, Office Pops. And finally when we got them, Funko was like, here! And he just threw what seemed like hundreds of Office Pops at us. And they're like, here, have them all. So I couldn't keep up with it. That's the one thing about Funko. The pandemic has helped me in one really big way, and that was slowing me down as far as like buying collectibles.
Yep, but it hasn't helped you sell any of this shit.
It did, because as you know, I have been selling a lot.
That's in the garage.
There's some in the garage.
No, I'm saying like you're not selling any parts of your actual collection. You're just selling the crap that we have seen.
I'm not selling my collection. I love my collection. I can't do that. My Amazon Starlight has a delivery date of 3/21. Wow. Okay. Interesting. So they've been pushed back till next year. Thank you for the information, Jimmy. So apparently, from what Jimmy's telling us, Boys Pops are pushed back. Maybe we won't get the Deep, even if they do SDCC. Who knows?
Amazon is so weird, though, because sometimes they'll give you a really pushed-out date, but then they'll be like, oh, hey, by the way, the Pop you weren't supposed to be seeing for 5 months is coming in 2 days.
Right. You're right. That does happen.
Weird.
Thundar the Barbarian. That's an old cartoon, if I remember correctly. I haven't watched that since I was like a little kid. I'm pretty sure I know what I'm talking about. Yeah. So Thundar the Barbarian is like an old school cartoon. And if I remember correctly, it was a cool cartoon. I don't remember being a huge fan of it. It's old too. Excuse me, if I remember correctly, 1980.
Wow.
So I wasn't even born yet for that. It was just a few more years. So Thundar, cool. Not for me. I'm not too into Thundar.
Those
So
are gonna be cool pops, I think, though.
I think so too. It's funny because, we could sit here and tell you how much we're not going to buy a lot of these Funko Pops, but it's not until you see them, right? So on paper, they sound cool, but when you actually see them in person, it totally changes your mind. You're like,
Yeah.
holy shite, I have to have that.
On paper, you might be like, oh man, that is really cool. But then you look at it and you're like, maybe I won't get that.
Yeah, that happens too. So looking at the list that we have here, starting from the top, no pop ad icons, no pop animation. DC, I do like the translucent Mr. Freeze, but I can't see myself buying that particularly. Pop Disney. The alien as Kevin sounds neat to me, but not for me, of course, because I'm not really into the alien line that they're about to do. The Pop Games, no interest in that at all. The Harry Potter, I'm sure that's going to be something that you're going to buy for or go for.
Yeah, I would love to have that to go with my 3-pack, but if we're talking about what I want, I would maybe go for Mermaid Man.
Okay, interesting. So as far as like the Pop Marvel, I sort of want all of them aside from the 10-inch. Although I don't know about Wadepool, and the reason why is because I don't really collect Deadpool anymore. I got rid of a lot of my Deadpool stuff. I love Deadpool. I love the films, but I'm just not so much into the collectibles.
I find him very boring.
Yeah.
As weird as that sounds, because they have so many variants of him. Like, I love to look at the variants, but I think it has to do with the color red. Because I'm really weird about Spider-Man 2. Like, something about the suit bores me.
Yeah.
And I really can't believe I'm saying that. I'm going to get a lot of hate, but
I'm
just not into it.
I'm very excited about the zombie character, and I'm really excited, zombie Daredevil, that is, and Stan Lee. Those two right there are really exciting for me. I love the Stan Lees.
Stan Lee will be great.
Michael Petrino says he got his Hawkeye pop in the mail today. It appears that D Sparks did as well. I got mine. I was going to make a video about it, but I don't know. I think I might wait. I think I might wait until they all come in and then just make one big video. Because the last few videos that we made spotlighting them, I don't know. They don't seem to be very popular. I'm trying to make videos that more people are going to like. Instead of posting a video that has like 100 views and people don't really give a shit about. I want to make something that's actually going to make people think and want to watch. That me just showing the Hawkeye might be kind of lame. But once we have them all in the middle of the table and showing how they connect and talking about how cool they are and showing them against their counterparts, the old counterparts, that would be cool. So I might do that. Pop movies, no interest in any of them personally. I do want to see Iron Bob because I do love Jay and Silent Bob, but I'm not going to buy it. I just want to see what it looks like.
You're not interested in Marty McFly checking the watch.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I am. I'm sorry, Heather. You're right. I'm sorry. That's why you're here. The Marty McFly, I'm totally all over. I would love to have that one. I haven't bought many of the Back to the Future pops from the last couple of cons, like him in the Darth Vader suit, which is like the hazmat suit thing. I didn't buy that. It's cool, but not really big for me. The Marty McFly checking the watch is definitely a cool one. I totally want that. Pop Rocks and the Hello Kitty, no interest in either one of those. The Mandalorian pop, on the other hand, I love the child, and I would love to have the child playing with that. Playing with balls. I want the child playing with balls, okay?
That sounds really bad.
I want Baby Yoda playing with the silver ball from the ship.
That is so much better.
And then Pop Television. The only one I'd really want there is The Boys, because I feel like I'm going to collect all the
Penny
boys.
Powers.
Nah, I don't think I care too much about. I mean, maybe, but I don't know. Kenny Powers is cool.
Jack, I've never seen it, but from the picture, I think I might want that Funko Pop.
Yeah,
he's really cool looking.
He is cool looking. So that's my take on all of this. I mean, listen. We don't even
know if they're real.
Well, we don't know if they're real, number one. Number two, they have literally given us something for everybody. And it appears that they tried to do that for every con, which I find I think that's pleasing for everybody. Jock Morgan is here, and he's saying that he doesn't see anything on the list at all that he wants, and
Not
that's
even Deadpool.
and that's okay. I mean, listen, they don't always tickle your fancy. And the other thing is, you have to remember: is this going to fit with my collection? Is it going to fit on my wall? Is it going to fit in my house? I mean, we're at a point now where things aren't fitting in our house anymore. So I have to be very picky and choosy on what I'm going to purchase, because old stuff is going to have to go out so I can bring in the new. And that's kind of the point I'm at right now in my collecting.
Don't listen to him. He doesn't put anything out.
Don't listen to me. What? Whoa. Don't put anything out.
I'm talking about the pops.
Gotcha.
You don't get rid of them.
Right. So there's some cool ones here. Hopefully we do see some San Diego Comic-Cons. They're doing the virtual con, so I hope there's some sort of drops and stuff. I think that's kind of cool. With the world being the way that it is right now, we're not able to attend concerts. We're not able to attend conventions. We're not even able to go out to eat right now. I mean, they're opening some stuff. The movies are about to open, thank God, but I don't think I'm going to go anytime soon due to what's happening, what's going on and how the world is. So
they're probably going to be very limited.
So to have cons that are making like some sort of effort to continue the show online, I feel like with that we should have drops in some way, shape, or form or capacity. I think that's going to make a lot of us happy, because we can at least sit home and click a couple buttons and really hope that we can obtain a really neat con piece that we can't go to and get ourselves, right? Or go to the store and buy. So I'm hoping that this actually does happen in some form or capacity, but I guess we'll see.
So can I read a couple of the comments that I've liked while sitting here?
Absolutely.
So Dean Blockley said, how pissed will everyone be if they make the last piece of the Avengers Circle a limited edition, like 1,000 count?
Oh my God, dude, seriously?
That would be hilarious.
That would be the jerkiest thing that they've ever done.
I have the feeling that, I don't know, something very bad would happen.
That would be so jerky if they did that. I honest to God, I would be bummed out. A couple of our friends, I know, Thomas Studholm, a good pal of ours, he was collecting all the Stranger Things, and then they decided to drop that gold hopper. And I mean, it just totally wiped out all of his dreams of having a full set.
That was so stupid.
But listen, some of that kind of stuff does have to happen, and you can kind of list that as like out of my reach kind of stuff. But to make a set that would connect together, and you need that last piece to make it like complete, that would be such a dick move. I would really hope they didn't do something like that. Okay.
No, I'm not finished.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm reading comments.
Go ahead.
Jonathan says, just wait till it's a chrome... Oh, he's talking about Baby Yoda. Just wait until it's a chrome ball. Is no chrome ball very... So, I think he, stumbled with that comment.
Okay.
But he's basically talking about, metallic versus chrome.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And it gets also...
A real one and a fake one.
Yeah, that would be good. Kate L. said, Chris never puts out, you heard it here first.
Oh, my God.
Jimmy said that he went to a toy swap this past Saturday. It was so nice to do something like that again. It was outside and masks were required, so he felt pretty safe. That is awesome.
Jimmy, that's awesome. I'm living through you, buddy. I wish we could do that right now. That would be so cool.
That would be really cool.
That is the opposite of hilarious. Patrick Vasquez, hey, your videos are amazing. Oh, Patrick, dude, that's awesome. Thank you so much for that. That really means a lot to us. I always go into these tirades about this, but we do put a lot of work into what we do, and it's really refreshing to see and hear when people enjoy them. So we appreciate that. In fact, over the last couple of days, we've been doing a lot more recording to make new videos, and I've been slaving away to make videos and edit videos to put them out. So over the last couple of days, you got one on Monday, you got one on Tuesday, you'll get one tomorrow and probably Friday. And then I got a new Iron Man Mark 7 that came in, and I promised my son I would wait for him to unbox it, but I'm going to do a full-fledged unboxing video of that Iron Man. And what I think I'm going to do, instead of making a video with my son, I think I'm going to make a video that's just straight up like these unboxing videos that you see by some of the higher end 6-scale figure collector guys. I'm going to try to make something very similar to it. I actually ordered a new piece of gear to try to mimic what a lot of these guys are doing, just to see if I can do it. I'm doing it almost as a test. It's a goal for myself. So we'll see how that all works out. I'm really excited about that. And a couple other things. So pins are coming. We're waiting for the backings to come in. Jake ordered all the backings. It's probably going to be here next week. So then they'll be on sale. So we'll be selling Ghastly pins. We'll be selling Gastlecast pins. So make sure you guys are ready for those who want them. I'm really excited about it, and I really hope you guys dig them. Jeez, I'm sorry. I'm drinking all this. I'm drinking this ice soda stuff, and it's giving me a lot of burping.
Should be drinking water.
I know. I should have drank water. My voice is going. Can you hear it?
Yeah.
It's almost gone.
I think you're having like allergy stuff.
I don't know what's going on. Okay, so Mark 7 video will be coming, and I'll do my best. Here's an interesting question, and it makes me wonder this when I'm making these videos. Do you much rather us do? So this is almost like a multi question. Would you rather us see a video about hot toys that's funny, like our normal comedic kind of selves, we're making it silly and fun? Would you rather see a video that's more, I don't know, more of like straightforward and giving you an honest review and doing kind of like all angles kind of review? Or 3, would you like to see a hybrid where it's both kind of funny and then you're getting the real deal? Like what sounds best to you guys? Because I want you guys to like what we put out, and I don't want to put something out that you're just like watching the first 2 minutes and you're like, yeah, I don't want to watch this. This is really dumb, and I'm not wasting my time. So it just makes me interested to see what they'll say. What?
Me personally,
yes.
me. If I'm searching out a Hot Toys video, I would want to see a serious video.
Okay.
However,
okay,
I like your third answer. I like C because it gives you a little bit of the Gastlecast and a little bit of serious, and I like that. I think there's a way you can do a healthy balance.
All right. I like the way you're thinking.
Overwhelmingly serious and overwhelmingly funny.
Best of both worlds.
We are normally overwhelmingly funny.
Sure. You say. Whatever you all do, I'll watch. That's so beautiful. Thank you. Man, sometimes you guys really blow me away. Both best of both worlds. Dean Blockley says, D Sparks says, you be you. That's sweet of you, D Sparks. Thank you. All of the above. You can't do vids with no humor. Yeah. So, I mean, that's sort of the whole point of doing all of this is Heather and I kind of getting in front of the camera and just being wacky, our wacky selves. And I'm telling you, this is a serious thing. If I put a camera in our kitchen while we were just doing mundane stuff and we're making dinner or cleaning the house or something, we're literally silly and wacky all the time. Heather will do these weird dances, and sometimes she'll just let out a huge fart. You just never really know what you're going to get. And sometimes I break out into a dance too while, I'm doing whatever I'm doing, and we just have a lot of fun. So we've taken that and we tried to put that in our videos over the years, and we really hope that you guys enjoy that. That's what's fun. That's what's fun to us. If we couldn't put our humor into our videos, I don't think I would do it anymore. Main is at Maniac Collector. The art of collecting is fun, so I enjoy watching people have fun. It is possible to be fun and to the point. Thank you. Maniac Collector.
I'm assuming they're from Maine.
I would assume the same.
That's just a guess.
I watch plenty of serious reviews, so humor is good and a hybrid is good. Thank you, Keto. Third option sounds perfect. You guys have a great style on the hot toy videos. I look the pose offs, and when your son joins. Oh, I like the pose offs. And when your son enjoys, keep it up. Oh, cool. That makes me happy because Max really enjoys doing it. I really like bringing Max in. The first video we did with him, I just told him, hey, let's sit down and just do whatever you want, and we'll just kind of play with hot toys.
Oh my god!
And he had a blast.
Can I just tell you how ridiculously hilarious he is?
He is. Max is funnier than I am, and that's not saying much. Maybe that's not saying much.
Not even just fun, but it's so funny to see a small child. He's a child.
He is.
A child talk like an adult.
I know, because he's a brilliant kid.
It is just so funny and cute to me. I really enjoyed that video. Jimmy
Tauber says, when's The Walking Dead supply drop? They make for some of your funniest content.
I don't know, Jimmy, but I hope no time soon, because that would be too soon. I just spent like $60 for a box of shit.
So it's really funny that you bring that up, Jimmy. It's funny that you bring it up because somebody commented, and I didn't see the comment until just the other day. I was reading through on YouTube. If you have a YouTube channel, you can actually click, there's like a comments button on the YouTube studio, and it shows you all the comments you have not like reviewed or responded. It's actually the ones you haven't responded to. And somebody posted on our last one, our last Walking Dead supply drop box.
Oh,
that
Chris
we didn't
is
know.
So heated over.
Well, no, I wasn't heated. It's just, I don't know. I hate when people throw negativity around, and some people feel the need to do that.
It's not even that. It's just like the like the smallest thing in the box. They had a complaint about.
No.
Not knowing what it was.
We didn't know what a pin, like, I didn't know off the bat what this pin meant. And I actually had to look it up. It's like 3 circles.
It's 3, so it's like 2 circles down here and 1 on the top. They're like circles that create almost like a triangle.
So in the video, we explain what it is because we kind of look it up in the middle of the video or something, if I remember correctly. And this guy is like a complete a-hole, and he's like, it was something like, you guys should open a box that you really know about because obviously you don't know Walking Dead or something like that. And I'm just like, dude, are you serious?
Not.
Like, are you really going to travel around on YouTube and tell people how they don't know shit? Like, what are you doing? Like, stop doing that. You need to go waste your time somewhere else. Go find somebody else to shit on. Don't shit on me. So
as I'm wearing, I'm literally like, I didn't even plan this. I had no idea you were going to talk about it. I'm wearing a shirt from the town that they filmed the Walking Dead in.
That's right.
That we traveled to because we love Walking Dead
Well,
so much. Sorry for not knowing what the pen means.
Well, here's the thing. I didn't even say anything to the guy to show him that I'm
Can
proving.
I give him the finger?
Well, no, I just didn't want to tell him like, hey, I am a big fan and this is why. I don't want to be I'm not going to, you can't, it's like not fighting fire with fire. You can't fight douche with douche. So I decided not to say anything. The only thing I responded was, thank you for being, I said thanks for being an asshole or something like that. I said, we really appreciate it. Hopefully he'll watch more of our videos. Have you guys seen the Avengers GameStop box? Yes, I did. And there's a very interesting sticker of a, should I say? It's a spoiler. Maybe I won't say. There's an interesting sticker in there, and I don't know what that's about. The pop looks kind of cool, but somebody said he looks like a ghoulie from the movie Ghoulies, the horror film, or horror comedy. So that's kind of interesting, I guess. I don't know. No, it was not Truth Pigeon, Michael Petrina.
It could have been. Maybe he changed his
Maybe he had a disguise on. I don't know.
He always has negative things.
It was weird. It was Truth Pigeon wearing a jean jacket is what the name was. That's kind of weird.
Truth Pigeon is just like your average pigeon. Pigeons shit everywhere. Truth Pigeon comes into our videos and shits everywhere. Mm-hmm. Everywhere. All over.
So, Heather, you can read through the comments, but let me start getting to some of the meat here. So, this Sunday we will have Jason from Barely Available on. It's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait to have him on. I have come up with a roster of questions, and I haven't really dug deep into the company or to who Jason is on purpose because I want to learn during the interview. So I'm really excited about that. I know just enough to get me by and to ask questions. So I'm really looking forward to that one. I hope you guys can join us on that one. And if you can't join us live, then obviously you can watch the replay. It's going to be a really, really fun video. The guy seems like a really nice guy. We've been messaging him back and forth. So it'll be interesting to finally meet him digitally. So that'll be kind of cool. And then a week after that, Top Pops will be on. Top Pops. So I think everybody in this chat would pretty much know who Top Pops is.
Can I tell you something?
Absolutely.
This is really important, Chris. Hold on to your seat. No. Put your phone down.
No, I got to look at something. Go ahead. Just say what you're saying.
No, I need you to put your phone down.
Well, you got to hold on because I'm trying to refresh myself. Okay.
This is really important.
Okay, go ahead.
Hold on to your seat.
Okay.
2 fire interviews back to back.
That's right. So 2 Sundays in a row.
Chris likes when I say fire.
Yeah, I do. 2 Sundays in a row. We're gonna have really cool interviews. I don't know if you guys caught it. You can go and check them out on Instagram at cosmic_collects.yt. Again, at cosmic_collects.yt. He did an interview last week. It was sort of a very broad interview of a bunch of YouTubers Tristan, Top Pops, reached out to us, and he had asked us and a bunch of other YouTubers that we're in a group with on Instagram if we would like to be involved in this interview, like podcast. And I agreed to it. We agreed to it. I said that would be a lot of fun. Sure, let's do it. So we went on to this podcast with Cosmic Collects, cosmic_collects.yt. And he was such a good kid. I mean, he's a younger guy from the UK, and he was a lot of fun to talk to. He had a lot of really good questions, and it brought in Wasatch Pop. We were there. Top Pops, Captain Pops, Beard of Pop, and Rye the Pop guy. Dr. Applesauce. Yeah, so a bunch of guys there. I think I named all of them.
All or almost all?
We were a small fish in a huge pond, but it was very interesting. It was cool to be there to hang out with all of those guys and to talk. Just have like a general conversation. He would ask questions and we would give them we would give the answer, right? So we would give him our answer. Yeah, and we were laughing and having a good time. I highly recommend you go and check out that podcast. It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. But during that podcast, the reason why I bring it up is during that podcast, I had asked Top Pops in the middle. I guess the podcaster asked if we had any questions. And my question was, hey, Top Pops, Tristan, will you do an interview with us? Maybe not the best time to do it.
No, you never have good timing.
But I did it. I did it because I figured, hey, might as well. Are we live?
Oh, we might not be.
We're not? Uh-oh. We're having a conversation and everything went and got screwed up.
Yeah, stream's gone.
It is?
Yeah.
What happened?
I don't know.
It's gone for real?
Yeah, it's gone
for
real.
So I'm really excited about that. I know just enough. Okay, so are you guys here? It looks like you guys are here. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. Maybe our connection's bad. I will say that we're having a storm here, so it could have something to do with the storm. I don't know where you guys, I don't know the last thing that you guys saw, so I'm sorry. But I mentioned we went on to cosmic_collects.yt. So we didn't cut out, by the way, at all. But we went on and we did a podcast with them, and Top Pops was there. And in the middle of it, I asked Top Pops if he could come on and do an interview series with us. And
oh no!
Oh, here we go. Yeah, Truth Pigeon screwed everything. Truth Pigeon, I know you disconnected us from YouTube, so all of our watchers disconnected from our channel. I know what you're doing. Look, it's happening again. He's doing it again because now we're down to 11 viewers. Something bad is happening. He's dropping bombs on us.
No, poops. Pigeon poops.
He's dropping the pigeon poops on us. We're getting screwed up here. I don't even know if are we still live? We are totally. We're frozen right now.
You ready to just close it out then? Not that anyone will see our closeout.
Okay. It's buffering. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. So I'm sorry. Anyway, long story short that I mentioned like 5,000 times. When you watch it on the replay, you're probably going to see this over and over and over again, unfortunately. Top Pops will be on us. Be on us. God. Top Pops will be on with us on
Sunday,
June 28th.
June 28th, 8 p.m. EST.
Yes.
And we're out of here because we're frozen and you're probably not going to see this. So.
Whoa. What are you doing closing everything out? What's going on here?
It is 9:38 p.m.
Okay, easy, Hoss. Take it easy.
Dean says this wouldn't have happened in Sweden.
Listen, that's it. Everything's falling apart. I don't know what's going on. Thank you guys very much for tuning in with us for as long as you could. If you missed some of this, go back and watch the replay, obviously, so you can catch and see what we actually said, because we've been saying a lot of things. I repeated a story like 500 times. We will be back on Sunday to hang out. Hopefully this doesn't happen again. We'll have new videos coming your way up until Sunday, so look forward to those. And then on Sunday, we will be live with Barely Available, Jason from Barely Available, so you're not going to want to miss out on that. It's going to be a lot of fun. So remember, as always, guys, we hunt together, yes. We will catch you guys next time.
Bye.
Have a good rest of your week.